Here is a look at Lincoln Financial Field. You can see that snow continues to come down at a good clip. The heavier snow that we got earlier this afternoon drifted over towards Philadelphia, and Philadelphia will continue to see snow come down probably about 2 to 3 more hours longer than we will see the snow come down here in the Susquehanna Valley. 36 was the high today, and that really impacted the temperatures and the snowfall rates early this morning. So temperatures were above freezing. But so far at the airport, we have picked up 5 inches, but the snow is still out there across much of the region. Harper Tavern in Lebanon County, 6.5 inches of snow so far. Upper Strasburg, 6 inches. The same in Shippensburg and Cumberland County. Red Lion, so far you have picked up 5 inches of snow. Hummelstown in Dauphin County, 6.5, 3.6 in Stony Brook. Lancaster, so far we have picked up 3.5 inches. So the snow will continue, but it will slowly taper off this evening. Then the winds will pick up and temperatures plummet. We're talking wind chills near 0 at dawn tomorrow, and it stays very cold as we go through Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday. We're talking sub-zero wind chills, so impactful, dangerous cold weather will be with us. Meteorologist Ryan Argenti will have more on that in just a moment. But here's a look at live local 8, and you can see that steadier snow, the heavier bands still impacting eastern portions of Adams County, much of York County into Lancaster County, and that steadier snow drifting over towards Philadelphia and towards Wilmington, Delaware. Here's a look at that snowfall rate. Anywhere you see, again, purples, we're talking still possibly upwards of 1 inch per hour. I do expect the snow will start moving out by the time we make it to about 6 to 9 o'clock, so possibly another inch for parts of York County, Lancaster County, Lebanon County to go. But you can see that snow is starting to taper off if you're watching us back in Mifflin, Juniata, Perry County, and also into Franklin County. So the snow will taper, the winds will increase, and temperatures will turn colder. We're talking temperatures in the lower 20s, but look at those winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. So blowing and drifting snow is a concern through the night. So the plow may go by, but as the winds could gust to 30 miles per hour, that could coat the roads over again, and then intense chill builds on in, and we're talking those wind chills near 0. So here's a look at that predictor. Notice still widespread snow for most of our eastern viewers during the next hour, but by the time we get to 11 o'clock, that starts to move on out. Then that cold Arctic air builds on in, and it is going to be a sharp chill out there. May see a few flakes flying on Tuesday thanks to a passing upper level disturbance, but chances are quite low. Here are the current feels like temperatures. Feels like it's just 16 in Lancaster, feels like it's 17 in Carlisle, and the winds are starting to pick up in some locations. Now greater than 10 miles per hour in Chambersburg and also in Selinsgrove. So we're talking high travel impacts for this evening, and because of the threat for blowing and drifting snow through the night, tonight and also for tomorrow morning, a moderate impact. Temperatures right now are currently sitting in the low to mid 20s, but look at that air off to our north and to the west. Single digits and sub-zero chills up along the Canadian border. So high pressure is building on in from the west, and we say goodbye to that coastal storm, and that frigid air is going to be around for quite some time. And talking about just how intense this frigid air is going to be, here's meteorologist Ryan Argenti. Ryan?
Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, we have cold, frigid air that's going to be making its way into the Susquehanna Valley. Like Ethan pointed out, we have high pressure that's centered towards the middle of the country here, but it's bringing in all this frigid air in the wake of the storm system that we're now dealing with at this point in time. Very cold out there heading into next week. So this is what we're expecting as we get through the next 12 hours. We'll be into the lower 20s, but we're going to start to dip down towards the teens as we get into the overnight period. But look at these wind chills. The winds will begin to pick up, as Ethan has already explained, and this is what the feels like temperatures are going to be heading into the overnight period. Very cold out there, and that's what we're expecting for the first half of the week. So highs will be into the teens. The lows are going to be near 0 degrees heading into this week with sub-zero wind chills. Therefore, it makes it dangerously cold outside going into this week. And the last 3 consecutive days that we've had below 20 degrees was these dates here, February 3rd through the 5th, back in 1996. Man, very cold out there. I mean, we have cold weather alerts that are now in effect from 7 p.m. Monday till noon Wednesday. This is a cold weather advisory for 2 of our counties at this time, for Mifflin and Juniata counties. For right now, we are expecting to see possibly the rest of the Susquehanna Valley to be highlighted in that cold weather advisory, but we'll keep you updated with that as we make it through the rest of the night tonight. So temperature trends in terms of the highs, look at this, we're getting down into the teens, 14 degrees by Wednesday. Then, as Ethan has mentioned briefly, we will start to moderate in those temperatures heading into this next weekend coming up. Averages will be right around the 30s. Now, in terms of the average lows, right around 22 degrees, but we are definitely not around average at all going into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday, really the majority of the week into the single digits. And with the air temperatures and the wind speeds combined, we'll get into that here in just a second. Here are some of our records here. Our forecast for Monday is 18 degrees. The record was back in 1994, set at 13 degrees. Tuesday, the forecast is 16, record was 7. Wednesday, 14, and we're record challenging as we get into Wednesday during the day. Now, here are some of the lowest of the low temperatures getting into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. Check these stats out. 0 degrees Tuesday night. The record there was -9 degrees set back in 1984. So, but again, it's the wind chills that are really going to make this cold feel a lot colder than the single digits. Look at what we're expecting into the negatives there, -10 to 5 degrees, especially during the middle of the week there. Morning chills will be near 0 degrees, 18 degrees for Monday's highs. And then getting into the rest of the week, again, we do start to moderate in those temperatures, but still very frigid. But we do get seasonable heading into next weekend.